Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm your host, Bring It On, and it's a little dark.
Certainly.
I should probably just go put on a torch, because it's only going to get darker from here. Speaking of, did some exploration, and I found this guy. I can't talk to him. I don't know who he is, but I can't talk to him yet. Just want to throw that out there. But it's someone new.
How about a bit of grub?
Must,
Henry's come to see you.
I don't know if I'm supposed to wait or it says what. Lie and wait for the mysterious night. So I'm just gonna wait, I guess, until morning. I don't know when he's gonna show up or what sort of waiting I'm supposed to do. It's pretty unclear. So I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the tavern and wait for him. I'm sure he won't recognize me when he approaches. After this quest, though, I think I'm going to sit down and do the bandit quests for the Sasau area, which is where I'm at. So, you know, I think that'd be fun. Alright, I lied and wait. This guy's still walking around, still can't talk to him. Oh, do I gotta sit down or?
One beer for me.
Should I sit right here? Or should I sit right here?
Jesus, look where you're going.
Look where you're going. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer. I don't. It's all pretty unclear so far. I guess we'll wait till noonish. At least that's the plan. Night. Alright, oh. I found you.
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
Yeah.
We will
minute.
talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the big willow tree.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I will expect you.
I'm kind of. I don't know if his voice act. It sounds bad, like it's kind of dull or whatever. But said meet fine by the night in Sasau, so. Where at? Over there. So the other way. jump. Oh, it's okay. It's just right over here. Well, hot dog. But I don't think his voice acting is bad. I think it's just really quiet because he sounded fine when he was taking that crap from the coal burner. It's supposed to be after sunset. All right, here we go. More waiting. Hope you guys are ready for it, because there's going to be a lot of it, it seems. At least the choir is nice. Alright. Let's put my torch on so we can see who we're talking to here.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
Wait.
Wait.
I don't want to fight you.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. But be quick.
You were lucky at our first encounter you had a good horse at hand. But now I see you for what you are. You're old and slow.
There is speed and there is skill. One grows with age as the other decreases. I will take my chances.
Crap. You like that?
Scheiße!
Trying to get my combo off, guys. It's not working so far. Yeah? Oh, I couldn't swing it. Okay. That's for the best. Get out of the pond. I can't swim.
Missed.
What was that? I missed, huh? You like that? Yeah, you like that? Get out of here, dude. It's the most fun. It's a fun fight for sure. If I had a shield, I'd be doing a lot better.
Get.
He's...
There we go. Finally got my combo off. Oh man.
Farrak. Well,
Who is that, Taffy? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we're, you know, he's a pretty strong dude. I don't want to kill him.
Our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
Two
I
perks.
found
Hot
out
dog.
many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
Of course I know him. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that. Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Menhard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard Menhard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Menhard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Fafar?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
What happened to Menhart?
He is dead, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I am not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
That's not it at all.
If you say so.
Well,
Very well.
Godspeed.
alright. Well, I did in fact ask to definitely am interested in taking whatever Manhart had in his grave. I don't know where It's up here, right? I don't remember. I don't remember where all this stuff took place. Wasn't Cecil, was it? No. I don't remember where. That's where the disease was, and then it was. Where were they meeting for? I don't remember where the money was changing hands. This is where again where the disease was. Was it? I swear it came up on here. Oh well, whatever. Let's just travel to Retire and talk to what's his face. I'll deal with Menhart's grave later. I wasn't watching my stats. I don't know if I got sleep or not. Should probably repair my stuff though. So I did take quite a beating from that guy. I also have 2 perks to apply to myself, so if this game decides to, you know, load me in. Alright, let's deal with that first. Let's see, speech. Get troubadour, I guess. I don't talk to a lot of women, but I guess it'd be nice. Well, that's cool. It's only in sunny weather, so it's a, you know, low hit and miss. Holy crap, I don't think FPS has ever been that bad right there. It might be, I didn't look for halberds. There's probably a bunch of halberds on the ground. I do want to show y'all something if they're there right now. I'm willing to bet that they are, so we going up here. Right. Well, there's one. Oh, it's not that bad. Usually there's like a billion halberds just sitting right there. Oh, there's one right there. One right there. Yeah, it's definitely part of the FPS problem. There's all the halberds. Now they can optimize as much as they want, but if you have thousands of halberds, like, there's no way your frame rate's gonna be where it should be.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Here.
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outlying description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Okay. This halberd's doing a good job of standing guard. Oh goodness, there's another one. There's so many of them. I gotta get out of this city before I'm overwhelmed with halberds. Things are getting out of hand there. Or getting out of halberd. No, that doesn't work. Too many syllables. Probably don't need this torch now. Let's see here. Food. Cheap wine. That should keep me full for a little bit longer. I do gotta sleep though. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna go to the tavern and sleep until it's until people wake up. Because people aren't up yet, I can't talk to anybody. Except for guards. I can talk to Ulrich after I sleep too. Discovered a traitor. Here? Is the knight a traitor? I'll bet you the other guy that I've discovered is a traitor. That Master of Fresco. Yeah, let's wait till noon. That'll be enough energy to get me by. Probably the rest of this episode. And here we go. Sorry, I keep bumping my desk. I'm not trying to. My hands are just dancing everywhere, so I don't have any control over my hands. Master Fresco. Like Fresca, the citrus drink.
I hope I can be of help to you.
Me too, man.
My friend, you're a trader. Help me out here. I'm after some quicksilver.
Well, I've been there several times myself and come back empty-handed. They fobbed me off 3 times over.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Yeah, what do you have to...
Why not?
Oh! Let me look at my list real quick. I think this is the one I'm missing. Let's see, so I have 1, 2, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yep, that's the last one. Give me that. And I guess I'll take this. You know what? Keep all the money. I don't need anything from you. I have all the treasure maps, so
What did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I
That's
consulted
exciting.
him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
I already talked to him, so to the blacksmith over here. You're not my horse. You're Ulrich's horse. I think. Wait, did I level up my speech as well? Yeah, I got Troubadour. I thought... Okay. No, screw that, I ain't walking the whole way. Not some dirty peasant. I'm gonna talk to the blacksmith before I go there. Or at least to Vitus. Maybe.
I hope I can be of some...
This'll do. Actually, how much money do I have? 45? Alright. Well, anyway, let's repair my stuff, because I forgot to do that earlier. Taylor's kit. I almost got everything. Not gonna worry about the rest of it. Can't ask him about it. The blacksmith doesn't seem to be there.
Henry!
Okay. Exactly is my quest right now. Well, I guess I should check out the blacksmitheries. He said specifically this one, so let's go back. Let's see if the blacksmith is back yet. Because I know sometimes they walk out, then you have to walk in, then walk back out. They'll be in there. I think I saw him. Could just be the assistant again. Yeah, it's not there. Can I inspect it? I can't talk to him about it. Very hard. Oh, shush, cow. It worked. Alright, cool. And this is all of his loot. Hot dog. Let's see what's worth taking real quick. Not a lot. I will take these, and I will take these. I think that's it. And I'm going to take these and these. See you later, nerd. Alright, so blacksmith's not there. But, alright, I stole a bunch of stuff. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's go up here and talk to this guy then. So I would have talked to Ulrich first, he would have pointed me to Master Fresco regardless. Is he beneath me? Or is this him? Or do I need to break in here later? I didn't actually read the description. All I saw was Overseer in my... Alright.
I'm at your service.
I know who did it. Wait, what?
It was young Zmola.
Okay, hey.
What?
This was a while ago.
Zmola's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek, and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had any cronies, but if he did, they'll be lying low from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that have happened, we'll have to reconsecrate part of the monastery.
Okay,
I'm looking
anyway.
for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Who is your assistant? Is it this guy in the yellow out here? Oh, for one, this is the wrong way. For two... Meter. It says in the office, so does that mean it'd be... Let's check out below, I guess. Unless he's the overseer's hand. Here we go. The assistant he was talking about.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I am.
Nobody, I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau Monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Huh.
Very
Interesting.
Well. Thank you.
Alright, let's go talk to Master Fafar. He should be here now, because he said he was coming to Sosal right after me. So maybe he's at the inn over here, which is what it looks like. Yeah, oh, got stuck. Let's wash up real quick, because I know I'm dirty. Oh, he must be all the way down there then. Should've just caught my horse. Oh well, I'm almost there now, I think. Unless he's on the other side of town. In which case, I'm not almost there. How clean those gauntlets look. Ugh. What are you looking at? Alright. Yeah, I should have just cropped my horse. I don't know what I was thinking. Is this him? They're gonna be at an inn, not whatever. Not staying out behind a farm.
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Right.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Alright, engraving workshop. Just right there. And then he said the hill behind the monastery. So there's a big tree there. So somewhere up here, I'm assuming. Oh, made it over. And that's all that matters. Hey, Microsoft rewards. Sorry, I get email overlays on top of my game. I need to turn it off. I keep getting stupid emails. This is distracting. It covers the whole bottom right corner. So, you know, even more distracting. He's upstairs. Yeah, this guy.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
We've been friends since childhood. I wanted to see him.
Making friends has been a skill of his from his earliest days. Unlike making anything related to his trade. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Odd place to sleep, but okay.
Thank you.
You say he locked up his chest. Is this the chest he was talking about? Or this one? Or this one? Oh, that's some suspicious sketches, I guess. Nope. Alright. Thank goodness for lockpicking, though. I'm so glad it's leveled up. I passed all the difficult lockpicking crap. So I can't do this. I have to come back later or find another way into it. Yeah, not for me, man. Actually, what's it at? Oh yeah, 17 too. I'll pick basically everything without any issue. So there's probably another perk for it too. There's been a lot more horses around than there were. He's not sleeping.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Okay, well at least you said that, Henry. Alright, so all the way up here. Hopefully I'm just gonna rush in and they're gonna kill her. Man. Or she's gonna be in cahoots with them. No, probably not. Oh, I'm gonna clear these clouds up? Okay. Oh, that's a cumin. I do have to level up my swordsmanship, so.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Sound like a bandit, and I think I'm getting hit. Yep, getting hit. Definitely getting hit. Come on. Game. I'm gonna die before I can even spawn in. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Come on. Won't let me go to the bottom right. It's pretty annoying.
Get him! Get out here,
Can't swing on this guy. No, dude. Screw you.
What's going on there? Who are you?
You're in the wrong place.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Come here, little liver.
I'm mashing Q and it's not letting me do anything.
Shit, leave me be. Ha! Enough. You win.
It's another bandit. It looks like another bandit. It probably is another bandit, so let's play it a little safe here. I killed another guy up here. Do you like that? Oh gosh, that hit hard. Don't mess with me. Alright. Are you a bandit or are you a cumin? Yeah, right, dude. Get out of here. Thought you were a traitor. Alright. Now that's over. Let's take care of all these guys. Alright, let's continue on our way. Actually, I just ride a horse from here. I'm pretty close to the place. Should have gone that way? I think this will be alright. Let's get rid of shrine. Let's get rid of shed. Alright, take a left. Yeah. Uh-oh, bushes. My worst enemy. Oh. Is this a mine right here? Well, let's see. I mean, since I'm here. Oh, it's dead end. Well, I'm glad I ran all the way back here. This time we got a workout in. Let's see if I can find a way up this hill without the horse. It's easier to navigate. I think without him. Say a way through. Come on, there you go. Ventilation shaft for the mine, I'm assuming. Along with a winch for the mine? Okay, okay. Kinda neat that like off the beaten trail there's like all these little, you know, details. Which are appropriate, like they're appropriately placed as well. From what I've seen. Nice little camp. Sun is shining, water is watering. I'm probably going assuming most of these guys are going to be enemies.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! You're dead!
Come on, target somebody, dude.
I want my arm!
Come over here.
See, I don't know why it keeps... I'm so annoyed right now.
Take that.
Because like I go to the bottom right and then it shoots back up to the normal right. See, I didn't take any damage from those arrows. I'm mashing Q. It's like, I don't know why none of those... I don't know why I didn't react to any of those. Alright. Change targets. Change targets. I'm mashing tab, which is the the change target thing, and it's not letting me change targets. I'm stuck looking at this guy. I can't unlock him by wiggling my mouse. I'm just stuck. Like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck targeting this guy. I can't. There we go. Let's mess up this guy. He should be easier to contend with because he doesn't have a shield. Now I'm stuck on the bushes. He's flying in the trees. Alright. And again, it's not letting me pull off the combo still, so that's cool. But he's dead at least. Alright, dude. Really mad about that whole engagement. This should not have gone that way. In no way, shape, or form should it have gone the way that it did. But because I couldn't change targets, I was just mashing tab, which is, you know, the command to change targets. That was so aggravating. I kind of just want to stop playing right now because that about set me off. That was I don't get mad at single player games. I don't think I ever have until I played this, and it's just because it's like the little things that the little inconsistencies just drive me up a wall. Why am I over encumbered now? Let's look at this crap then. Man, that was so aggravating. I couldn't change targets.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
Yeah.
You're right. If I were him, nothing could have stopped me coming for you.
Exactly. What a pathetic coward. We should probably set off.
I still have something else to take care of here. Go by yourself.
I hope no one's lying in wait on the way. I couldn't bear to be recaptured.
You've nothing to be afraid of.
Thank you again for rescuing me. Maybe we'll have another chance to meet. Whenever you're in Sasau, come to the baths.
Oh man, I'm gonna take Florian's girl. Alright, let's go talk to Florian. Really? Yeah! Alright. Let's go. Man, I'm so heated from not being able to change targets nor unlock from the guy that I was facing. It was... I couldn't do anything besides face the guy with the shield, which is not what I wanted to do. I could not... there was no... I was trapped. I was literally trapped looking at that guy. And now I'm getting beat up again before the game loads in. Okay. Okay, game. That's fine. That's okay. Just keep smacking me in the head, man.
I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah? Alright, I mashed. Okay. Let's try that again. Not dealing with you crap, dude. Give me your moonshine, spirits, and your unknown potion. And your beer. Decent sword, at least. Knight's hunting sword, it's okay. Oops. I hit one. Not the tilde key. Alright, food. Beer. Let's just drop. I'm gonna hold on to that, because that quest still hasn't cleared up for me. I don't know if it's going to. Oops, didn't mean to actually give it to my horse. Well. Have it now. I meant to drop all that stuff. Because I know you can change targets without much issue if they're like standing in your line of sight, and I guess I can understand if they're not in your line of sight, not be able to switch to him. But I know he's beating me in the back. I should be able to turn around and face him at least. But I couldn't even turn around because I was locked onto the guy in front of me, so I couldn't disengage the guy in front of me. I don't care if, again, I don't care if you can't tab and cycle between like someone that you can't see in front of you. Whatever. I can work around that. But if they're like if I can't disengage from the guy in front of me, like that's a problem. It's a big problem.
God save you, good night.
I found that Esther of yours.
Really? Oh, thank you. But where is she?
Won't be long now. I got her out of their clutches, all right?
I'm speechless. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes. Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
Alright. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
I suppose I better go.
Good luck.
So is he outside on the bench watching the house? Found him.
Hey, Henry, come to see us.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? Is he running? Alright, dude. Hey, you really book it. Why'd he stop right there? That's weird. What's gonna tell the guards, like, hey, get this guy, and they'd stab him or something. I gotta regenerate some of my stamina. I'm struggling now. Where's this guy running to? Just got on my horse. Still can't tackle him on my horse though. Maybe I should have gotten the perk where it slows me down and reduces stamina cost for sprinting. Just maybe. Where are you going, dude? Alright. I'll follow behind. Okay. Where are you going, man? Somebody's going up here. So there's a camp up here.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! What's the matter? Come on! I give up! Raise the alarm! Watch out! You'll get what for! Damn! Shit! Raise the alarm! Watch out! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Oh, did he frickin'... I'll come back then if this is his camp. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I forgot all this crap on me. Ugh. Need to sell some stuff.
What's that? Hey, who's that? No.
So I guess I can't kill Rapida, right? So can I just not use him as part of the quest now? Oh, that'd be kind of dumb. What if I talk to him now?
I give up.
Good.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Or just stay there, whatever. Alright, said secure what's his face's help. Alright, and we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna save at the... Is it gonna make me kill this guy? I don't really want to. Unless there's somebody else hanging around. Which is also possible. He had his chance. He didn't leave. Alright, anyway, let's Anyway, we're going to call it an episode, and next episode we will go with Sir Ulrich, or just Ulrich, to the Scarlet's Mines and discover the workshop for the forgeries. Oh, so thanks for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Also, we have all the treasure maps, so that should be coming up shortly, probably this weekend, as I think I stated in the last episode. We'll try and not bang that out on Saturday, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next episode.